back to my channel. My name is Nancy. If you're new to this channel, welcome. I pray all is well with you and your families. So today, guys, I just want to take a moment. This video is dedicated to my son and all the 2022 graduates. Listen. I can only give glory to God. All glory goes to God, guys. If I tell you this journey has been one kind of a roller coaster. Woo. Let me just take a minute to swallow. Guys, let me first say to 2022 graduates, whether you're in college or high school, congratulations, you did it. School is not easy. Those long nights, those early mornings, all paid off. So congratulations to you. You did that. Woo. And to my son, my only son, congratulations. My goodness. We made it. I feel like I was in high school with you because, hey, yeah. At first, guys, I thought maybe it's different between boys and girls, because with girls, I thought, they just have their things in order. They know what to do. You don't have to get so much involved. But I have found out that no, it just depends with your child, really. Some are focused, some are not as focused, some need a little push, some need to be pushed even harder. Yeah, it's just a journey, individual journey. But you know what? Congratulations. If you graduated, congratulations to you. At first, I didn't understand why people here in the States made it a big deal graduating from high school. I was like, it's not even a degree, so why make a big deal out of it? Woo! Until my own self and my husband walked through the valley. That's when I was like, oh, I see. Yeah, it's a big deal. High school here and high school in Africa, let me say specifically in my country, it's totally different things, guys. In Africa, you can graduate high school at 16, you're done. If you do so well, or if some will do so well, but they don't have the money or privilege to go to Form 5, Form 6, so they just go to a college or whatever. But here it's different, that they don't have that Form 5, Form 6. It's like your Form 5 and Form 6, you do it in high school. So the kids over here, they graduate at 18, 19 basically. They'll be adults. Some 17 depending on the school, but most of the kids will be already 18 and 19, you know. So it's different. And in high school in Africa, I don't know now, when I was in high school, teachers had the power. Teachers could whoop you if you misbehave. You'll be whooped by a teacher. And if you tell your parents, your parents will tell you, you need to be whooped more, go back, you know, things like that. Here, it's a different story. No teacher can put his or her hand on the child. The students, not that they have the power to do anything, you know, like to disrespect, but they can disrespect, and the teachers cannot do anything. And these high school kids are big, are huge. These are big kids. So, you know, it's really a bit different. Anyway, I'm just grateful and thankful. You know what? If I could find a soldier suit for a woman, I would want to go to my son's graduation, which is in 2 days, wearing a soldier suit, a soldier attire, an army attire, because this has been a fight. Let me tell you, the amount of calls I received from school I stopped counting maybe, I don't know when, I can't say the number. I stopped counting. The counselor who was calling me, we ended up having, you think we know each other, but it seemed like now we are friends, because whenever she called me, she'd be like, Miss Nancy, are you sitting down? I said, yes. What is it? And then you tell me, I'm like, oh my God, why? Or she will say, Miss Nancy, don't be alarmed. This is not a big deal. This is just a small, tiny issue. It's not like the last time. I'm like, okay, so why are you calling me? This is in my mind. But I just had to tell you so that you are aware of what happened today at school. I'm like, okay. So those were now the calls I was getting. And then our Sundays with our son will be like, listen, son, we are about to start another week. So please, do you respect yourself? And you will say yes. Do you love yourself? And you will say yes. I said, okay. If you respect and love yourself, then me and daddy will be able to respect and love you. The school system will be able to respect and love you, and then we don't have to receive any phone calls, or they don't have to see every tiny little thing you do. So please make it a good week where we don't have even one phone call, please, or to be told you're going again in detention. And then he will say, well, even if I respect myself, even if I love myself that much, they're still going to find something. So you get to a point where you become so numb as a parent. I am sorry to say, I was so numb. When I receive the calls, I'll be like, what is it this time? Okay, so what's the solution? We're gonna do A, B, C, and D. I said, okay. Because you get so like, okay, I'll be like, okay, do whatever you need to do. I didn't know what to do no more. I'm like, okay. And the calls that I'll get, sometimes I'm like, I will just breathe, guys. It has been, just thinking about it. Let me take a moment. So if your child is in high school and you are that parent like me, that it seems like your child is the only child there with issues, or they say he got issues, he's the one who is always late, whether it's 2 seconds late, 3 seconds late, 5 minutes late, whatever it is, or whether your child answers back to the teacher, or is being disrespectful, whatever the hormones are doing to him. If you are that parent who's going through this thing right now, I can just tell you my story. Hopefully it helps you. If it doesn't, stay hopeful, keep prayed up. Only God will help you and give you the strength you need in this journey, because it's a long journey, and you need your patience, you need everything you can, your strength, everything. You need God every day. You need prayer every day, when they are going, when they are coming. So what we did when we started receiving, when I just knew that this phone calls, it's becoming either a weekly, every 2 weeks, let's just say a monthly thing, I will receive a phone call. When I started seeing that this is becoming a monthly thing, I just had to stop one day and just had a meeting with my husband and say, you know what can we do in this situation? Because we don't want our son to be expelled because of unnecessary stupid stuff. So what can we do? We told ourselves, let's work with the teachers, let's work with the counselor. So when I would call the counselor, okay, what's the issue? You are the one who do one-on-one at school sometimes. What's the issue? You tell us the issue, tell us some solutions. We go by that. We try to work with them. But a counselor is just there for your kids. If the teachers are, and there are so many teachers in high school, guys. That's the other difference between the high school here and the high school back home. You only deal with few teachers. But here each subject has their own teacher. So each teacher might have an issue with your child or whatever it is. I don't know. But yeah, we just started working with the counselor. What can we do? I started getting involved more when I was off I actually took my off days around the days that I knew they wanted parents to come and volunteer, so that my son will see my face and ask me, Mommy, what are you doing here? I was like, I'm coming to make sure you are behaving. That annoyed him. Like, I'm seeing you everywhere. Are you working here now? I said, no, I'm just volunteering, making sure, you are doing what you need to be doing. And when he sees me, he was now dodging, making sure I don't see him. But my eyes will be so wide open when the bell rings. I want to see what is he doing? How is he walking? When I see him, I'm like, hurry to class. Go to class. Stop talking in the hallway. Go to class. And you ignore me like you don't know me. Things like that. Sometimes the things we do as parents, you just want your child to make it. That's the thing. You want your child to make it, so you are trying to help as much as you can. So yeah, that's what I started doing, volunteering, getting involved, asking questions. And also I started giving that listening ear to my son, something I failed to do with my daughter. So I was like, okay, what's the issue here? So we started doing those talks, and he would tell me some of the horror stories that would happen there. But because we wouldn't have any evidence, there's nothing we could do. And it was his word against whoever he was saying. They said this, they did this, so we were just stuck. And we would always try and say, you know what, you do what you need to do. Let's just give that person to God, and hopefully they will treat you better, or whatever it is. So you really don't know what to do as a parent. And if you have evidence, it's easier. When you don't have evidence of anything, and it becomes, of course, it's hard to prove your case. So we just started trying to advise him according to what he was telling us. But those hormones, man, I don't know. I think it drives some boys crazy. I'm not sure. I don't know. But it's just a phase that will just go away, I guess, by itself. So I tried to understand. It was difficult, but I would try to understand where he was coming from also, and try to give my advice. And my husband tried to do those one-on-one talks as men, so that he doesn't get into trouble, things like that. Yeah, so parents, just stay strong. If your kids are in high school, and if you are that parent that receive phone calls after phone calls, the child just seems like he's learning in detention, things like that, just stay encouraged. Don't lose hope. You find a way to make it a positive, to just, I don't know, find a way. You are the parent, a way. Find a way to cheer them up, to keep motivating them. It's hard, but you just have to find a way. And rules are rules. Try to make them understand that rules are rules. It doesn't matter where you go in life. Even in the job, you still have rules. There's no way you're going to go anywhere in the world and there's no rules. So it's a matter of just going through this darkest phase of their life, which is hormones. If it's a dark period, some have it good, some don't have it good, but they still light at the end of the tunnel, guys. So just stay prayed up, stay encouraged, and hopeful, and just focus on their strengths. Like my son, we focus on the football that he loves so much, so we just kept on encouraging him. Are you stressed out? Are you frustrated? Why don't you go to the gym? Do whatever they love, try and encourage that. That's what we did. Things like that. Now, to the students that are not graduating, and you were supposed to be graduating this year, let me just say it's not the end of the world. You are not the first to not graduate. You are not the last to not graduate. Just try to see the reason why you are not graduating. Is it because you don't like school? Is it because you gave up? Is it because of difficult situations around you? Give yourself grace. Life happens. God always gives chance after chance, so give yourself chance after chance. If school is what you want, you can always go back. You can always work harder and achieve whatever goal you have in front of you. So don't lose hope. Be hopeful. Talk to your parents and be honest of whatever issues going on, with whatever issues you have. Talk to your parents. Or talk to whoever you trust, and try and see if you can resolve whatever issues that are in front of you. But it's not the only thing you need to do is reflect now. What can you do better? What can you change? How can you change? Is it the environment? Whatever it is, you just have to open up, because it starts with you as a student, as a child, and whatever you want. And if you don't like school, hey, now it's time if you're already in high school, or if you're a college student who dropped out, then you get a full-time job. And if you are waiting for to get a job that you like, you wait for a long time. It's better for you to just get you a full-time job of anything, so that you stay busy, and while you are in that job, something opens up. You get to know some stuff and what you like, and that's how you get to what you like. And one thing I have learned myself, because it took me a very long time to figure me out, and even though I was married with kids, it took me a long time. I was lost. I didn't know what I wanted to do. I didn't know my purpose in life. I still don't know my purpose, and I'm 40 something years old. But the thing is, what I've learned, that I would want you to learn too, maybe if you want, is everything you do in life is not a waste of your time, because all those jobs you are working, or if you go back to school, you do this course, you don't like it, you change, you do this, all that is just directing you to that assignment, that one purpose that God has for you. And I really believe once you get to your purpose, really, it seems like your work is done, really, because people who I know, once they got to their purpose, it's like, wow, they achieved what they wanted. But it's those little jobs, though, that course, that was the wrong course, that career, that was the wrong career. It just led them to another assignment. Like now, for me, YouTube, I won't say it's my purpose, because I don't know. I say it's my assignment, and God is just leading me to that purpose in life. And you know what? So don't despise those little small jobs you do. Do it with your all. Give it your 100%. So right now, just because you don't have a college degree, or you don't have your high school diploma, you don't beat yourself. Pick yourself up and say, you know what? So what now? Do I want to go for a GED? Yes, do the GD. I don't want to do a GD. Fine, go for a job. You don't like the job? Fine, quit when you get another job. But you're not gonna just sit and be ushered and think the world will cater to you. It's not going to happen like that. So stay encouraged. Just reflect on you. What do you want to do? And go for whatever possibilities, whatever is in front of you, go for that. And to the parents that have a child that was supposed to graduate and is not graduating, let me tell you, you are not alone. I'm also with you in that boat. My own daughter, my first child, was supposed to be graduating also this year from college, but she's not graduating. Yes, it's very disappointing. You get disappointed, but hey, you can't stay in your disappointment. You just have to pick yourself up and say, you know what, they did not do it, but I'm not gonna be miserable just because they did not bring that college degree. That's their choice, you know. Yes, it hurt, but also you have to come to a point where you're like, my peace is more important than me pushing you and we fighting over this degree. If maybe it's not in you, I don't know. So you stay encouraged. Focus on your child's potential, you know. Pray for them. Love them. But, you know, as for me, my husband and myself, we just made sure what we did with my daughter when she told us she's taking a break from college. We made sure that she's not going to be I don't have a good word to say it. She's not going to be just sleeping, watching TV, eating food, trashing the house, doing nothing. Since you don't want to finish your college, then you have to have a full-time job. My only regret on that is we should have said, since you don't want to continue with your degree, it's time for you to find you a full-time job and find you a place to live. Because I feel like just having them work and squandering their money, it led to other issues, and that's why we ended up being in this situation with her making wrong, poor choices. But who knows? We really don't know why she made that choice. But rules are rules. That's what we had to make sure we are clear on. The rules are rules. You find a job, and you are not going to take advantage and just sit and do nothing and expect to be fed, and you are not doing anything, hiding behind a business that you are not even working double hard to achieve. So yeah, I would say, you know what, just make sure your rules are clear, but also we need to push them to be more responsible. But while pushing them, you know, we can only push with grace, you know, and with hope that they will find themselves soon, so that they don't keep on making the same mistakes they are making. You know, we can just be hopeful. That's all I can advise. Just be hopeful and focus on their potential, and hopefully they'll make a wise decision. But just keep in mind, you know, although we can't control our children's choices, they have to abide by the rules, though. They have to be respectful of the rules, the rules of the house. We try to keep an open relationship. They might reject it. If they are not there yet, it's fine. You can reject an open relationship, but I'm just telling you, we are here. We are still here for you if you need us. If you don't want to come to us, that's fine too. But we are not just going to let you do whatever you want, saying, "Oh, I'm grown. You can tell me. You cannot tell me to do anything because I'm grown." If you're grown, you go pay your own bills. You have your own rules in your own house. It's just that simple. So yeah, it's just stay prayed up, stay encouraged, don't give up. Just push them to that place and point in life where they can find themselves quicker. Anyways, that's it for today, guys. So I just wanted to take a minute and say congratulations to all the 2022 graduates. You did it. Be proud of yourself. School is not easy, but you made it thus far, and all glory goes to God. And if you are a student that did not graduate, it's okay. It's not end of the world. Stay encouraged. Reflect on yourself. Find what you want to do, and if you don't find it now, that's fine. Keep on moving. Do something, because when you sit down or sit and do nothing, that's when you get yourself into poor choices and things like that. But just reflect on yourself and dust yourself, get up again, and keep on going. And to parents that have a child that is not graduating, hey, stay encouraged, stay hopeful. God is still good, and God knows us, knows all our pains, knows our strength, our weakness, knows everything, and He's still God. So if you just surrender your situation, what's worrying you, to Him, He'll know what to do. But refuse to have this take your peace. You can only encourage them and advise your children to make a good decision. And if they are still resistant, hey, you do what you need to do to make sure at least they abide by your rules. Rules of your house are rules of your house. They need to respect it, just like how you respect your job and things like that. So yeah, let's just keep on praying for one another, and we will win. Guys, I am happy. If I could, I would do a happy dance on that day of graduation. It's not coming quick enough. I can't be more grateful and thankful. I'm just so happy and grateful, because this journey has been something else. But I'm so grateful and thankful to God. Thank you for watching, guys, and stay blessed. I will see you next time. Thank you.